So we got the Electro Harmonics Muff Fuzz. A buddy of mine said that this one's not working properly. Here that I did some research, found out that sometimes the capacitors can start leaking and go bad. And this one sounds really anemic. It sounds just like a treble booster. There's no real fuzz going to it. So I did some breadboarding, and according to the schematics that I found online, this is what the circuit looks like when it doesn't look like this. So the idea is to get this into that little box and make all that happen. Now this one has kind of hard to see and focus on, but those, yeah, it's not focusing. Those diodes down there are made of glass. They quit making those in the 50s and 60s or something like that. I don't remember. I don't have any equivalent diodes to what those are, so I put in my own. And these are BAT41 and 1N914 switching diodes. And they're paired up to replicate what the diodes in this one are doing. Sorry about that. Coffee's in my throat. But yeah, these ones are not going to sound the same as the original ones. They're probably going to be a little different. If I can figure out what's wrong with this and get this one to do what it's supposed to do, then I can come up with a set of diodes, switching diodes, that are similar sound to this. I'm trying to replicate this circuit. I don't want to do any more modifications to this one than I have to, because this one's all original. I need to figure out what's wrong and just replace the parts that are not working properly. Now, because this is a really old style switch, whenever you flip it on to the boost section, it makes a real loud pop. But that's just because of that's just how they were back then. The best thing to do is put this one in a looper pedal, and then the looper will be true bypass, just like this is. So the idea is that you leave this on all the time, and then just hit your looper to activate it, and it won't do the popping. And of course you got volume control, which is what we have here. Now it's calling for an audio 100K, but all I have is a B 100K. It works slightly different, but you can hear the buzzing noise in the background. We're catching what sounds like some type of a sports radio. It's my test amp, but usually that sports radio is because all these wires are exposed and they act like an antenna. Whenever I turn my guitar on, the radio goes away, but the buzzing comes into play. And that could be because of the power source on this. It's plugged in through an extension cord, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. So it's a little bit noisy, but here's what the circuit sounds like. So that's with the BAT41 diodes. If you take out the diodes, it becomes a lot louder. So now we'll do the other diode set that I have. Oops. it's a little bit quieter. But these BAT 41s are the quietest. It sounds like the most saturation too. And this one is a 2-transistor circuit, just like the original. Yeah, those black dudes with the gold coming out of them, those are the 2 transistors. And of course these are not the same transistors as the original. I think these are I think for a while, from what I researched, they used germanium transistors. I don't think those are it, but these are 2N5088, which is the modern equivalent. And there's different ones I can use that'll produce different sounds, but this is me testing out the muff fuzz circuit.